It may sound messed up, but one of the best ways to sell more of your products and your services is by using fear. And if you're thinking, I don't want to scare people into buying from me, then don't worry, because I'm going to teach you how to use fear to sell more of your products or your services without going out of your way to scare them. But what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. This is Marketing with Dev. Make sure you guys give me a like, comment, subscribe, and hit those bell notifications so you can be notified when I drop new videos just like this one. And in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make more sales for your business by using fear. And this fear that we're going to be tapping into is the fear of what will happen if they don't buy your product or if they don't buy your service. If you're a chiropractor, tell them that if they don't get a checkup or if they don't get some service from you, that their back will be in pain for the rest of their lives. Tell them how they won't be able to go out in the backyard or play with their grandchildren anymore. All of these types of things. If you're a fitness coach, let people know about all of the possible diseases and bad things that can happen by living a sedentary lifestyle and not eating healthy. If you sell shampoo that gets rid of dandruff, remind people how embarrassing it is scratching your head out in public and watching your flakes fall all over the ground and your shoulders. Fear causes stress, and stress causes people to take action. And action is exactly what we're trying to get people to take. I mean, that's what we all want, right? We want as many prospects as possible taking action on our offers. Now, like I said earlier, you don't need to go out and create new fears. All you need to do is tap into the fears that already exist within all of your prospects. And we're not just going to go around scaring people either. The alternative to not solving their problem should already be scary enough for you to use. Now, here are 4 steps to actually using fear to make more sales in your business. The first step is to make sure that this thing actually scares your prospects, right? If you're trying to instill fear in someone, then they have to be scared of the possible outcome. Some people are afraid of roller coasters. I personally love roller coasters. So you could tell some person, I'm going to take you on a roller coaster if you act bad, and they would be afraid. But if someone told me, I'm going to take you on a roller coaster if you act bad, I would act bad because I would have a great time on the roller coaster. So for this to work, they actually have to be afraid of the outcome that they will have if they don't purchase your product or your service. This is very important. Just for a quick example, if you're somebody who works with business owners, then they're deathly afraid of not making sales, right? You don't have to create that fear in an entrepreneur. Just the fact that they're an entrepreneur, they know what happens if they stop making sales, right? That's a natural fear that all business owners are going to have. The second step is you want to tell them how they can overcome this fear, preferably by using your products or your service. Step 3, they need to believe that your product or your service will actually help them overcome this fear. In other words, they need to believe that your product or your service will do what you say it will do. And a good way to help people believe this is by having a lot of testimonials and a lot of reviews on your website pages and posting them on your social media pages so people can see and know that people have done business with you and actually had a good experience. And step 4, the prospect needs to feel that they can actually do the recommended action to overcome this fear. So if the recommended action is buying this product or service, then that means that the prospect needs to actually be able to afford it. If your product or service truly does solve a need, then there is a good chance that people are going to do what they need to do to get the money to solve their problem, even if that means using money that they don't have yet. Because when it comes down to things that you need them. You gotta have them. So people are going to do the things that they need to do to make sure that they do get it. A common way fear is used that you guys can use today and that you guys see being used all of the time is using deadlines and scarcity. The fear of missing out is what causes people to take an action right now. But if your product or service isn't actually desired, then this tactic won't work for you because the people won't fear not having what you're selling. Let's take a look at Air Jordans, for example. People will literally camp outside of the shoe store for days even, just because they need to have these Jordans. The fear of not having the Jordans causes enough stress for certain people to sleep outside just to get them. Some people have even gotten seriously injured or worse trying to get these sneakers. This shows you guys how powerful deadlines and scarcity can be if your product or service is truly desired. At the end of the day, fear sells. Use it to paint a picture for your prospects of what their life would look like without your product or your service. So that means more back pain, more dandruff, less sales, whatever problem that your product or your service solves, let them know how their life would be if that problem never got solved. If it's possible to even use fear for your product or your service to try and sell it, then that means it's possible that the resolution for that fear exists within your product or your service. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure you leave me a like, comment, subscribe, and hit those bell notifications so you can be notified when I drop new videos just like this one. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.